Hey everyone, today we're taking a look at Planet of Lana II from Thunderful Games. Now, this next part is going to be full of spoilers for the first game in the series, so if you haven't played it or want to be surprised, skip forward a little bit, because this is going to recap the main points of the original story for the first game.
E ora olaiem loite fativi. Novo. E ora vena ilo. Divina itemana. Ona solema. Matami. Meno. Ona lantro. Mui. Ite nalaeo. Te isaga ati mafalonaga. Te ona novo di. Novo teralite calio. Doma lantron lo dua ite teora. Olaiem lottaname. Loite otarel. Teite eo managa. Lo roena. Matari mana rema. Raquen ona lantro.
Tilai, Lana.
Te lo mafati domi ite ala menite waeora. Ite libe ma ite mana. Te olaie motarimo. Meno. De nahima lotura ite fati vinue kema. Novo tua libemo iwa lotaname. Ona otalima di efema. Te onami. Tu malikali ortal. Dietami. Ramaellum.
So now that we're all caught up on Planet of Lana, we are here with the sequel. Now, first off, I do want to say thank you to the folks at Thunderful for sharing this with us. We definitely appreciate it. We really enjoyed the first game and are excited to come back for the second. Now, one thing that really stands out with this game is just the overall world, you know, the gentle, calm nature of it all. Like, just like playing the game, like is very soothing, while at the same time, when you get to the puzzles, they're challenging and making you have to really think about, your actions, how you're moving, and for at least for me, many times dying. Now, I don't know if this was just because I was too tired while I was playing, and that's why it was so difficult, or that I'm just an idiot, or just that they are really challenging. But either way, I actually really enjoyed the amount of difficulty with the puzzles, especially coupled with the environments. Now, you start out the game basically, playing with your sister, and then have to go find your cat-like creature. And the art style is very reminiscent of games like Limbo. Just something about it just strikes the same chord with me. And again, the environments are absolutely gorgeous, and just very inviting with how calm everything is most of the time. And the story, I really like what they did, where at the beginning of the prologue, where you get the recap from the previous game, that it actually specifically states that this game was intentionally left without any narration or any conversation, other than just the nonsensical noises they make, so that way your own head kind of fills in the blanks. And I think that is a really, really brilliant way of storytelling, when most people, or most games rather, spell it out for you. This is allowing your mind to wander, allowing it to explore and come up with its own stories. And like, for a specific example is in one of the parts where they're both interacting together, with the tone that she's giving, to me it came off very sarcastic, and that she was probably talking some crap to her big brother. And very similar to interactions between, my youngest sister and myself, and a lot of other, older and younger siblings interacting with each other that I've seen. So, it definitely felt that way, and so I really like that. You're allowed to make up your own narration and your own story. And I mean, if you think about it, basically, wouldn't that mean that any sort of fan fiction for this game would already be considered the actual lore, just because you are making the story what you want of it, and basically putting in your own words for each of the characters? I don't know, just something to think about. But again, overall, the level of difficulty with the puzzles is high, but not too high that it becomes frustrating. Just high enough that you are definitely having to think about it. And as I just mentioned, I really like the unique approach to storytelling. The visuals, and as I said, were overall very pleasing. And I think that the team absolutely knocked it out of the park with this one. I found myself vibing with this version of the game, or this iteration of the series, compared to the first game. The first game, it didn't connect with the same way that I did with this one, and I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it definitely is pretty cool, because you're not going to be dealing with the exact same overall feeling and experience between the two titles. That you are getting something fresh with this as well. So overall, really good puzzles, and I had a lot of good fun playing this one, even though I died a lot. But So I definitely think this one should go on your buy list or your wish list. And if I remember right, it's about $20 US on Xbox. And I think that it is worth every penny. So if you haven't already, definitely consider picking this up. And I think you'll quite enjoy it. But that's it for this episode. Thank you guys, as always, for watching, and we'll catch you next time.